fell on glass bottles. Like, it's a simple task. Carry glass bottles from house to van. only Wayne could be like, I fell on all the bottles. Like, fucking sound, mate. I fell on him and nearly killed myself. Like, I know how. Like, how do you do it? Like, how the fuck do you do it? Like, how do you do it? To this day, I don't know how we did it. Obviously, I was full crying and scared, like, blood everywhere. And, like, I was just, at the time, like, it's a horrific, traumatic memory for me, right? But, like, obviously, as well, now that I'm older and I've seen some other shit, it's like, what a fucking idiot, what a prat. Like, it's beyond a joke.
Speaking of fucking dumb actions, but did I tell you at the time that I almost blinded myself as a child, but out of sheer low IQ, but I had a lamp, a Harry Potter lamp. I fucking remember specifically, but I was big into Harry Potter at the time. I was looking over it, down into it, like, whoa, that's bright. Full just look how dumb of a kid must I have been, but staring 3 centimeters away from a light bulb, staring at it, but and literally I was such a mess, but my mouth was open and I dribbled on it, but because my jaw was just hanging open, but and I just dribbled on a light bulb and it exploded in my face, but and I still to this day have a scar in my eyebrow, but. In my eyebrow, that's how close it was, of just glass shards stuck in my eyebrow. I remember my says, Mom! My mother, like, yanking glass out of my face, but... Imagine that, but imagine if I was like 20 now, just like, oh, why are you blinded when I said that? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, I've got a better one than that, though. I nearly blew my fucking hand off. Check this, right? I must have been about, I don't know, like 7. Right, you know, when you go to school, you get them like, what's it called, a protractor, you know, with a pin in and they put a pencil in. Is that a protractor? Yeah, no, I'm thinking of a compass.
It's something like that, yeah.
No,
a compass, right?
Protractor is to measure angle, a compass is to do a circle.
Yeah. Protractor and compass set, anyway, compass I'm thinking of, yeah. But you draw the circles anyway, you know what I mean? You put the pin in the paper, the pencil, you do it around, you do a perfect circle. So obviously I had one of them, right? And there was this aerosol. And I can't remember what the fuck it was, like some WD-40 under the sink or something. It says on the side, pressurized container, do not paste. So I was like, well, what happens if you paste this? So I've took my compass and gone, think, and put a fucking hole in it. It's like... And I walked up to my mum going, look what I've done. Like, I don't even know why I brought it to her. Like a fucking, like a bomb. Like, I'm just walked up to my mother with a bomb. Like it's nothing. Like, what am I doing? Like, you know, you seen this? Like, and I literally am holding it up to her in my left hand. Like, just look at this. And she's like, fucking, like it was a grenade. Like, get down! She slapped it at my hand. Like, fair play to my ma. She's like throwing herself on it. Like, and it was just hissing and fizzing away and nothing happened. Like, but like, obviously there was definitely a chance that as soon as I put that compass in, it just blew up and blew my hand off. Like, so I'm like you. I could have been rich. Why you've only got one hand? A different one to talk about it. You know what I mean? And the sad thing is, obviously, like, we're laughing about these stories now about, like, we just dodged that shit. Meanwhile, some kids just get completely wrecked in, like, unreal, unlucky circumstances.
Some kid dribbled on a light bulb and lost both eyes, but somewhere in the world.
Mate, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the kids that literally do nothing. They're just sat on a chair and then a breeze block just drops on their head. You know what I mean? Like, they've done absolutely nothing wrong except just be on that chair at that time, and a brick has just fallen off a building. It happened in Newcastle. The fucking...
Of course it did.
No, it did. There was this, Get Carter, the film, with Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Well, parts of it were filmed in Newcastle. I think a lot of it was a location shoot. And the old car park from Get Carter, where at the start of the movie, sort of close to the end, actually, he throws a motherfucker off. One of the guys who was in Coronation Street or something, Alf or something. He throws him off the fucking top of the car park, right? So it's considered, they were going to knock it down because it's just crumbled away, like no one's fucking looked after it, you know? But then Sylvester Stallone filmed a fucking remake of Get Carter and paid for the fucking council to keep this rotting, decrepit car park open that no one can use on the ground. It's like of cinematic heritage. Well, anyway, literally chunks of concrete are falling out of it. It's in that bad state of disrepair. And I think that fucking, because Sylvester Stallone helped keep this thing open, a fucking brick just fell out of that and just wiped someone out. Like, just fucking, they were just walking along. doing it. Oh, look, there's that Get Carter car park. Whomp.
Yeah,
And it's
Stallone.
fucking- yeah, he's just been exactly. Stallone's like, hey, sorry, man. Goes visit him in the hospital. Like, now you talk like
Rich
me.
and
Hey,
heavy, man. Hey.
yeah, I'm still on fucking
It's not about
steroids.
getting hit. It's about how hard you can get hit.
Now listen. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for years. The goddamn government is dropping bricks from the sky.
Oh, that was a good impression. I like
That's
that.
it.
That was good. That was good. It's not how hard you get bricked. It's how hard you get bricked and keep on bricking. Like, all right, sound man. Fucking sound, Sylvester. Like, you go get arrested with human growth hormone again. Why don't you mad? Like, anyway, yeah, like fucking. So it can't happen. So there's me and you. Like, I'm literally making bombs by accident at home. Like, Ma, look at this. Like, mate, Mum, it says like do not paste, but I pasted it and nothing happened. Like, Mr. What you doing?
Oh
Like,
my
fuck,
god!
like imagine like a fucking what, you know, like your mum doing a fucking like full flying leap into a barrel roll, like diving on a grenade in your house. Like, it's fucking so mental, so mental.
Oh
like,
fuck! So in the UK, do you guys have like bee poison like that comes in like a can and you like spray it on the thing, right? Like on there, like
we
hive or
got all
whatever?
sorts. Yeah, insecticides are
And
fine.
then
like,
like you know the mosquito repellent that you like spray on yourself and it's got that really
Yeah.
weird smell, but it comes in like the same fucking can, right? Like the same sort of thing.
oh no,
No,
you haven't. No,
Okay,
you
so
haven't.
listen. So I was maybe like 6 or 7, and I grew up like in an area where there's lots of woods, near water, lots of mosquitoes. So I was used to mosquito repellent, right? But I had never seen any fucking like bug repellent before. And I was at my friend's house. And I was at my friend. I was at my buddy's house. He lives in the city, and they had bees and shit. But I didn't like. I never, you know, what I just didn't know. I was like 6, and I didn't know what it was. And I just saw it, and I was like, "Oh, fucking mosquitoes! Like, I'm gonna get bit by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes fucking love me. I'm gonna take this shit." And I sprayed it all over my arms, all over my legs, and all over.
poison.
I did, and I still remember. And I remember this because my friend, he knew what it was, and he was just like, "Yo, I don't think you should do that."
You was like, "Shit, man. Davey, I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know. I've seen them use it on plants, dog. I don't know."
Yeah, and I was just like, "Oh, it's fine. It's just mosquito repellent." And he was like, "No, that's
this conversation.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think you should be telling me what to do. I'm smart, okay? I'm not a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah. So he went and told his mom, and he was like, "Hey, is it okay if
We're just having a discussion here,
Davey-"
Mum. Just waiting for you to tune in.
No, he went and told her, and he was like, "Is it okay if Davey rubbed this on his skin?" And her eyes just like wide as fuck. Just like, "No, come on inside. And she brought me into the shower, and she was like, "Fucking, you need to like rub that shit." I had all the like soap, and I was rubbing the shit out of my skin, and she like called like the local clinic and was like, "Is he gonna be okay? Do I need to take him in?" Like, it was a fucking disaster. It was so traumatic because I went from hella confident, like, "This is fine. This will be fine," to, "Oh my god, am I gonna die? Like, did I kill myself?" Like, I was fucking terrified.
You should have come to
freaking the
poster
fuck
boy
out,
for like
right?
Monsanto crops, but like this kid was covered in insecticide and live. You too can eat all the crops and be sick.
I'm fucking crying.
Yeah, it was a fucking disaster.
Covered in poison.
It's like an origin story.
That's how he became Bugman.
Ant-Man, come on, man, Ant-Man, it was right there. Oh, yeah, it wasn't great.
And that was just the first time.
Oh, you fucking cunt, Davey. Fuck it. Oh, you fucking
Did
mad
the
cunt.
fucking poison have like a colour into it? I'm imagining, no, like
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
go to
yellow, it
surgery.
was
I was
yellow.
gonna say, but when you go to
was yellow.
surgery,
It
they
was
put
yellow.
iodine all over it when you just orange.
Listen, here's the problem. Even as a kid, I was such an arrogant that even when he told me, "I don't think you should do that," and I'm rubbing this yellow shit into my skin, I'm so arrogant and so confident. I'm like, nah, I know what this is. This is fine.
This is yellow, mate. Yellow safe.
You know, and I knew in my head, in the back of my head too, I was like, I don't think this is fine. Like, I don't. But I still just, but I was so, I couldn't back down. I was like, I've already said this is fine. I couldn't be wrong. I was like, this it had to keep going.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh, Davey, you fucking legend, mate. Fucking hell. Just fucking rubbing poison in like
Us
it's
three of us who
suntan
should be
lotion.
dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't have any crazy stories,
Dude,
but
it must
I
not
don't
be
know.
that poisonous, cause I covered myself in that shit. Like, I don't know if it's just like bee poison or
No,
what the like. I don't know
the
what it was,
best
but it
as
really
well,
did.
though. The best thing as well is just that fucking parent. Just come here a minute, Davey. It's all
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
Just get-
No,
Just giving you like the
that wasn't
wire.
what she was like. She was freaking the fuck out. It scared the shit out of
That's
me.
even worse.
Like, no, it's true. Like she. You know, like her eyes went wide as fuck, and she was like, come inside, quick, we need to get this washed off. Oh my god. Like she was freaking the fuck out.
Blind
And
panic.
And so so then I thought I was gonna die. Like I thought I just killed myself. Like I was freaking the fuck out.
To be fair, so did she. Like,
No,
she was on the same
I remember even asking her like, "Am I gonna die?" She was like, "No, you're not gonna die." Like I was like, "Oh my god!"
And you hear her on the phone. Is he gonna die? Do I need to bring him in?
Oh yeah, I know. And then
Yeah,
she was calling people.
you
like,
just hear in the background like the fucking like EMTs and stuff. There's a good chance he's gonna die. Oh my god, that is the best story I've heard in fucking years. That is brilliant, man. Oh,
I think
that
that's
is
the
so
first
good.
time I've ever told that story to like anybody. I just forgot about it
Man.
until you guys started talking about how you've almost killed yourself as kids. And then it like clicked in my head. I was like, "Oh my god, I almost killed
Oh.
myself as a kid."
Yeah, dude. Like it's weird. You just forget that shit, don't you? You just forget
Yeah,
all the times
yeah.
you
I
nearly
never
died.
even thought
like,
about it.
yeah, fucking hell.
I mean, shit, I didn't
Oh.
walk till I was 4, so fuck, I'm behind on all this shit.
Sure.
Were you rubbing in fucking insect repellent when you were 3?
Fuck, I might have been.
eating slug pellets from age 2 onwards, but held you back in life.